Oosterhoff is a pro-life Christian conservative, and he's also the progressive conservative member of the provincial parliament for Niagara West. He's bright, he's smart, he's ambitious, clearly. He was elected to public office at just 19 years old, and he did it all without hiding who and what he was, and he did it without compromising his values. But over Christmas, Oosterhoff's parents were targeted by a failed St. Catharines, Ontario municipal candidate and LGBT activist named Rob Gill. Now, I don't mean that Gill was critical of Oosterhoff's parents for raising a pro-life Christian because, you know, we know the left can think that that's a bad thing. When I say targeted, I mean targeted for mob harassment by a left-wing outrage mob. On December 21st, Rob Gill tweeted, "This Christmas, let's protest Sam Oosterhoff and his bigoted, misogynistic, and homophobic personality and upbringing. Let's protest at his parents' home." And then Gill published their home address on Twitter. And then Gill wrote, "Or give them a call," and then he published their home phone number on Twitter. Gill hashtagged the tweet, "Hate raises hate." Now, I don't think Gill actually knows these people, but he's decided they are hateful simply because they raised a Christian man. And because of that, Oosterhoff's parents are deserving of mob tactics to intimidate them and their son on Christmas, no less. So Oosterhoff did what any loving and attentive son would do. He called the police, saying on Facebook, "Fearing for my family's safety, I contacted the police. The police followed their own protocol, and I'm very grateful for their dedication to our community." Now, Gill, he tried to excuse his actions in several ridiculous ways. Gill first said that he was not cautioned by the police in this tweet here. "Man-child Sam Oosterhoff sent the Niagara Regional Police to my home today. Sam's angry I posted stuff already in the public domain. Police told me I've done nothing wrong. It's pathetic that elected officials send police to scare voters. I'm not scared." Oh, but then Sam Oosterhoff produced an email from the police indicating otherwise, that Gill had indeed been warned about his behavior. Then Gill tried to say on Twitter that the family deserved the harassment because they were Dutch Reformed Christians and therefore bigoted, homophobic, and misogynistic. Then Gill tried to say that if Oosterhoff can't handle the criticism online, maybe politics wasn't the right job for him. Gill told CTV News that, and boy is this ever rich, he fears that politicians are attempting to use cops as the henchmen to censor the free speech of citizens. Oh, really? I think we should all just stop for a minute and appreciate the fact that now the social justice warriors are suddenly free speech activists, opposing using the strong arm of the state to shut people up, even though that's absolutely not what happened here. It's really a bold take from the same crowd that happily would prosecute and then persecute a fellow Canadian citizen for the act of misgendering someone or using the wrong pronouns or dead naming, which is the weird phrase activists now use to describe the act of someone using the name of a person before their transgender transition. It's weird. They are all for the coercive nature of the state then, but don't you dare ask them to leave your grandmother alone at Christmas time. Then it's totally free speech to show up on her lawn while she celebrates the birth of our Savior because she's had the audacity to be a devoutly religious Christian lady with a devoutly religious overachieving family, I guess.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every day I do a monologue, interview a guest, and read my fan mail and my hate mail. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.